I can't help but wonder as I look at our church family, and even as I look at my own life, what would it look like if we didn't play patty cake Christian or part-time follower of Jesus, but we became holy, committed, fully devoted followers of Christ in 2018. We say, God, I'm not gonna hold anything back in my life from you in this year. I'm gonna completely trust you. I'm gonna risk everything for your glory. I'm gonna believe in you for good things, and I'm gonna trust you all the way no matter what it costs. I'm gonna see what you can do through me this year. But they turned back to Samuel and they said, do not stop crying out to the Lord on our behalf. They got desperate. They got real with God. In the moment where it was all about to break and they're like, okay, now is the real testing point. What are we gonna do? They turned and they pressed in deeper into God. They said, God, unless you show up, we're doomed. We've already proven that in the last battle. We already proved that in 2017. We need you right here, right now, or it's gonna turn out about the same or worse as it did last time. God, we need you. There is no deliverance from God until there's desperation for God. You wanna be delivered? You wanna have a healing? You wanna have a breakthrough this year in your own life, in your relationships? There's no deliverance from God until there's desperation for God. I pray that you'll look at this year and you'll think to yourself, thus far by God's help I've made it, and by His grace I'll continue on. What if this year were your Ebenezer? What if this year were the year of God's deliverance, of God's help on your behalf? And there's a place where you'd look back on this moment and you'd remember that it was God that led me to this point, and it's God that'll keep me through. And the point I believe that Samuel did this for them wasn't just have a memorial for a battle that they won, but to remind them, no, you won because God showed up, and God showed up because you turned your heart back to Him. Don't forget your first love. Stay close to God, and He will always walk with you. He'll always see you through the battles that you face. He'll always give you victory, because God can do in a moment that you couldn't do in a lifetime apart from Him.